Hi everybody, welcome to Beer Reviews. Thanks for joining me for the second review tonight. I'll try and link, I'm doing 3 reviews tonight, all linked. So I'll, if I remember, I'll try and put the video URLs in the descriptions of each one so you can see it. So we're celebrating Brew York's 7th birthday this week. Yeah, happy birthday guys. And to celebrate, we're drinking 3 of their beers. They've produced, I think it's 5 or 6, I can't remember now. Special beers for their birthday. I think it is 5. I think it is 5, and I've managed to pick up 3 of them. So yeah, so really pleased about that. Really pleased to try these. It's a brewery that I've come to love over the last couple of years because I didn't like them, and now I've come to love them. They're all collaborations. They are all Eurovision themed, and I think all the names and the people on the front are obviously something to do with Eurovision, but I'm not a fan, and I don't research beers before I drink them, so I've got absolutely no idea who these people are and what these names are that's on this can. But this is called Fernando and Felippo. It is an almond, chocolate and Tonka Imperial White Stout, coming at 8% ABV, and it's a collaboration with, I think it's pronounced Moersleutel from the Netherlands. I think that's how it's pronounced. My apologies if I've pronounced it incorrectly. It cost me £5.40. Get a glass. Tonka in a stout is a really interesting ingredient because it can bring a nuttiness and spiciness and a vanilla flavour to it as well, so it's going to be really interesting. And as this is a white stout, on the video I've just done for the collaboration was, yeah, on the sour, which I've motorbike again. I always guarantee motorbikes up and down here and do these reviews. You know, I did say when I did the last one on the sour, these guys like to push the boundaries a little bit when it comes to style and brewing, and I think the colour of the colour of this will prove it. So this is a white stout. She looks good. She looks very good. So white stout, it's an interesting one. It's the brew with breweries brew them with pale malts, and then they have flavours to get the stout flavours in there. So that's how it works. So it looks like you're drinking something fairly pale, but actually it should have those stout-like flavours to it. So I am really looking forward to this, and this is just an example how these guys like to push these styles a little bit. I'm getting some nice aromas off that. So that has poured clear and a dark amber colour with a lovely fluffy head. Let's stick the nose in, let's see what we get, shall we? There's a little hint of a roastiness. There's a hint of a nuttiness. It's got almonds in, you're going to get that, are you? Yeah, again, a little bit of vanilla on that as well, and a little bit of spice. It's a little floral note then. It's an interesting, really interesting aroma. Right, let's taste, shall we? Cheers everybody. It plays tricks with your mind. It looks like it is a pale beer. That's what it looks like. But the flavours that are coming through are very milk stout like. Very milk stout like. That is a lovely beer. Now I think the guys they collaborate with, the Moersleutel, I think they do a lot of stuff with Tonka beans, which is why they've probably chosen Tonka for this one. I think that's how they've worked together on this one. It's a stunning flavour. Better explain it really. And to be fair, it follows the nose. It's like a milk stout. It is just like a milk stout. So you get that rich, creamy vanilla-ness coming through from it. Not so much vanilla. Sorry, it's the lactose, the creaminess coming through from it. So you're getting that coming through, and then there's a little bit of roastness in there, a little bit of nuttiness in there. Little touch of spice, and the floral stuff we got on the aroma is coming through as well. So it tastes. I just keep thinking the word perfume, but it's not. It's a lovely floral flavour coming through on the back end. And the smoothness. I'll tell you what. You'll be able to get this on cask as well in their own place and whatever else they've sold cask to. The smoothness on this out of a can is off the charts, and I think that's to do with the almonds, and I think that's the nuttiness that gives you that smoothness. I think that's what does it on this one. But out of the cask, it's going to be mind blown, absolutely mind blown. I do like beers that do this. That's why I like black IPAs, because there's that thing about your eyes see it, and as soon as your eyes see it, you kind of know what flavour you're expecting from it, but you don't get those flavours. You get something completely different. It's malty. There's a little bit of sweetness as well. It's worth pointing out that milk stouts can tend to be really, really overly sweet. In fact, it does taste like a milk stout, but it's just called Imperial White Stout, which coming across in my mouth as a kind of milk stout. Yeah, sorry, I forgot where the conversation was going then. So milk stouts can usually be really overly done and really sweet, and this isn't. There's a little bit of sweetness in there, but it's not overly done. I like how they get the. I like how with these guys how it works with the nuttiness on this, because I'd have thought if you'd brewed with almonds, I'd have thought that would come out a lot darker. But it hasn't, obviously. A nice, beautiful white stout. It's really good. Score wise then, I'm going to score it 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 from Andy's Beer Reviews. Excuse me. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But more important than any of that, whatever you're drinking tonight, please enjoy it. One more review tonight if I can manage it, and then we're done for the day. So until our next review, cheers everybody.